I'm very, very sorry, everybody. Couple of technical glitches here. The largest of them caused the largest animals out here, some elephants, that precluded us setting up the Fireside Chat. So we do apologise for the lateness of our run, but we'll run a little bit over time, and I hope you've got nowhere better to go. Well, I mean, where else could you possibly have that's better to go than here by the fireside in the middle of the African bush? Now, we're most pleased to welcome and wish all of our American viewers a happy 4th of July, your Independence Day, and as Jamie's pointed out, Independence Day in Rwanda and Philippines as well. So if there are any viewers from Rwanda or the Philippines, it'd be wonderful to hear from you. We're now going to go straight into some highlights of the cubs. Let's go and have a look at Karula's little babies, George and Charlotte. Well, everybody, where there is death, there is life, and there is death in the tree there that you can see. And it was made by Karula, the queen. Not found by us. I would love to claim some kind of credit for this. This is entirely the work of Herbert, who's just called us in here, and he's found these these three beautiful leopards. Isn't that special? Oh, look, she's going to go up the tree. Look at this. Look. What a clever girl.
Your timing is perfect because look who's making her way down. Oh, oh. Hey, that was pretty graceful. Well done. Oh. Oh, that's so sweet. Little bit of affection there between mom and daughter. Quickly clean away all of that daycare that I'm sure she's got everywhere. Yarr, cub pile. George wants to sleep. Charlotte wants to play. Oh, there's mom's tail. And now mom is thinking about having a little bit of a late afternoon snack.
So a very small highlights package of a quite astonishing number of sightings that we've had of Karula and little George and Charlotte. Now to join me by the fireside to talk about these things, the only lady of our team, the magnificent and elegant Jamie Patterson.
What a fantastic introduction.
Yes, I think it was a rather fantastic introduction. I'm also having microphone troubles.
Good, okay.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Look at us hugging everybody.
Hi.
Come and sit. Yes, because we haven't seen each other for at least 2.5 hours, have we, Jamie?
And so much has happened in those
Marvellous.
2.5
You've got no audio.
I've got no audio.
Yeah, but you have a busby hanging from the front of your
Yes, but the clip is
your
stuck.
body.
The clip is stuck, James, and so
Yes.
and so things have all gone
Well,
very
it's
wrong.
picking up here, I'm afraid.
Things have all gone very wrong.
Anyway, hang on a second. Let me sort this out. The elephants have given us real trouble. I'm going to sort it out by putting this microphone between us. We're going to just manage the way we know how best. I don't know how that is. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Oh, you're going to hear ruffling. Well, I don't know that you can help me. Okay.
Oh, marvellous.
Can you hear us both now?
Hi.
There we are.
All right.
Marvellous. Well done. Now, Jamie, we've just watched the Karula clip. You've had a little bit of time since you've been back from leave. Have you enjoyed your time with George and Charlotte?
I have absolutely enjoyed my time with Karula's two cubs, the
Sorry,
male and
with
female with Karula's young cubs.
Oh,
yes.
You mean George and Charlotte?
Karula's young cubs are absolutely marvellous. Unofficially, George and Charlotte are absolutely wonderful. They have grown tremendously since I last saw them, and they were terribly entertaining when I did see them.
And why don't you like the names?
I'm not entirely sure. I feel they are African enough.
Yeah. Well, that's a debate perhaps for another time.
Perhaps.
Now, I made the comment the other day that I didn't think they played very much, and I didn't think that this was unusual because they are obviously going to grow into very solitary animals. Then Andrew shot a really nice sort of video of the cubs having a little bit of a play, and you saw them having a bit of a play.
Yep.
In your experience, do they play less than lion cubs?
Yes. From what I've seen of leopard cubs, yes, they play with their mother a lot. But I haven't. There is, of course, they get to play with each other. They're little moving objects, and leopards like to hunt little moving objects, including siblings, and mom's tail. But lion cubs play almost continue unless they're sleeping or feeding. They play almost constantly.
And I think that's completely normal. I think there are a few people that thought when I made the comment that it was that I thought it was unusual. I don't. I just think it's interesting that, you know, we know that cats like to play. You've got house cats at home that sometimes like to play, but these leopards don't like to play with each other a huge amount. That's not to say they won't, but they do it less perhaps than at other times. Now, the other babies we've been seeing, of course, are the two very brand new little hyenas. Have a look at this.
Hey girl, you're beautiful, but we did actually come to see your cubs as well, and you put yourself... Oh, there we go, there we go. Hello. Oh my word, they've grown so much. You can just hear them squealing. Hello. Ah. I knew that there were two, but this is the first time I've seen them both together. And she just looks the picture of contentment. Ooh. And that was a very conclusive victory that we just saw there.
Oh, wasn't that absolutely incredible? It was such a treat because it's the first time I had been back to the hyena den since I was on leave. And I just took a chance because there were tracks wandering up and down Gallagher shortcut, and I thought I'd just poke my nose in, as we often do when we are driving past any of the known hyena den sites. And there she was, with two little squabbling babies, which was, I think, the most fascinating part of that entire sighting.
Just talk us through that. I mean, one very clearly dominated the other one, didn't it?
That was what it looked like, and what I noticed, and I mean, perhaps on reflection it wasn't as clear as I thought it was, but there seems to be a size difference, quite a clear size difference in my mind between the one that started feeding initially, the bolder one, and the one that was trying to get in to feed. And I mean, there was space for both of them. It was just really interesting behavior between the two. And eventually the one, as you saw in that clip, was pushed back into the den itself.
Do you think that's a function of the fact that one's male and female, they're different sexes, or do you think one has just dominated the other and through the course of extra nutrition become larger?
I don't know. I sorry.
Nor do I.
Because, I mean, I'm probably going to say something like, well, I think it means that they're both female because they're squabbling, because males automatically take a subservient role. And then I'm going to prove spectacularly wrong because we actually don't know everything there is to know about hyenas. So I don't know what the reason is. There's clearly one dominant, one less dominant, whether that means they're both females or one male, one female. Maybe also one female, one male.
And quite interesting also that it's a subdominant mother.
Yes.
And yet the cubs are still having very severe squabbling matches with each other,
Yeah.
which I think is quite interesting. All right, well, that was the hyenas. Now, we haven't seen any cubs yet, but the makings of some cubs we saw yesterday. Take a look at this.
We're going to mate again. He's interested. I think she just wants to go say hello to her other pride mate. Interesting. That's very interesting. Let's see if she phlegm and grimaces. Yes. How fascinating is that? Here we go. She's going to mate again. Oh, who is she? He's certainly hopeful. Oh no. I'm sorry, buddy. Your affections have been surpassed. Interesting. I mean, this is pure hormonal confusion.
I don't know really what to say about that other than, wow. It's an interesting thing, and, I mean, we could discuss it all night long. What's your take?
I think it's just hormones. I think you've got an estrus female and a lactating female. So the post-pregnancy hormones plus the estrus hormones, so the heat hormones. And I think it just resulted in that female getting, I said confused. You asked me why I said confused, and I said just because she was mating with a female. It's not dominance, that I will say. I don't think, you often get the mock mounting with males.
Males, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's a dominance display at all. But you get it with female dogs. I've seen female dogs do that a lot.
Me too.
So I don't
But is that dominance, do you think?
No, I don't know. Again, I'm not entirely sure about the answer to this question. It's the first time I've ever seen that situation play out, and it was absolutely fascinating because it went right down to the biting of the back of the neck, which is unique.
My take on it, and I might be totally wrong here, is that she sniffed the urine and she did the phlegm and grimace, so she was testing the urine. Now, lionesses have a certain amount of testosterone in their bodies. She's a biggish lioness. I mean, she's not massive, but she's tall, and she probably might therefore carry a bit more testosterone than the other lionesses. And because she's wired in a certain way, that the pheromone she's picking up from the urine may well just trigger a response because her testosterone levels might, or some other male hormone, androgen perhaps, or some other androgen type hormone may be sort of triggered a response. I don't know.
That's a very cool idea. I have absolutely no explanation as to what that is. I think that is a very good theory.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you, coming from you. That's high praise indeed.
Absolutely.
Now, the competition today, the 4th of July competition for the Americans, the Rwandans and the Filipinos, was won by me today. 29 points for me, 20 for Jamie. I am, however...
Are you going to brag, James?
No, I'm not. I think I'm actually going to say that because you had a leopard and cub, and if you can bring yourself to say the name that I have given the cub, if you can bring yourself to say that, I'm going to give you an extra 10 points and you will then win. But you're going to have to say what her name is.
And I shall... Oh no, this is the worst.
Yes? What was her name?
I'm so torn between not wanting to concede this and also wanting to win.
It was a leopard cub. I mean, you probably do deserve to win.
It was a leopard cub.
And what was its name, Jamie?
James, the Closet Royalist, has nicknamed unofficially
No, you
Shadow's
can't
cub.
say that. Don't say unofficially. Yeah?
James has named Shadow's cub Zara.
There we go. Jamie wins the 4th of July show, everybody. And for you, just a short American song for you. It's a wonderful American song. And we all know it. And Jamie, I hope that you'll join me in the chorus if we still have time. A long, long time ago, I can still remember when that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had a chance, I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February, in this case July, made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. Oh, I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but you know something touched me deep inside the day the music died. And they were singing bye, bye, Miss American, bye. Told my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.